Hello, I'm Dr. Dark, and I'll be talking about the supposed conspiracy of the Club Penguin private server known as Club Penguin Online. First, a disclaimer: I'm a commentator, and I'll be taking a look through both of the eyes in this situation. In this case, I'll be looking through the CPO staff's view of the situation and Dominic's view of the situation. This could cause some hate, but be wary, and I'm not in anyone's side, I'm just a commentator. Second, if you take offense to stuff like child pornography, incest, child manipulation, underage nudes, and pedophilia, please click off this video or watch at your own risk. Now, for further ado, let's begin. On October 24th, 2005, Club Penguin, an online browser MMO game called Club Penguin, was born. It is the game that sparked a lot of children's childhood, and in 2007 was bought by none other than Mickey Mouse himself. But on March 29th, 2017, just 10 years after it was bought by Disney shut it down and was replaced with a rundown, membership-ridden mobile game known as Club Penguin Island. But even then, Club Penguin Island couldn't handle the great game of the original Club Penguin, and Club Penguin Island was shut down on December 20th, 2018, only a year after it was released. And this marked the official end of any official Club Penguin, but not all hope was lost. People and fans of the game started making their own separate versions of the game, with some featuring full-on new features never seen before in Club Penguin. These fan creations were known as Club Penguin Private Servers, or CPPSs, for short, as I will be calling them in this video. Anyways, one of these CPPSs was called Virtual Penguin. This CPPS was run by a man with many names, but the most notable names were Anthony or Riley. In this video, I'll be calling him by the name Riley, as that is the name he goes by, and if you search up allegations about the situation, most articles and Reddit threads will refer to him as Riley or Anthony. Anyways, Riley owned Virtual Penguin, and he desperately wanted to become top of all CPPSs, and be the most popular CPPS out there. The mentality of being the most popular server out there turned dark, and he turned to malicious ways to get this title. It was claimed that he would get people to dox and hack other private servers. This was spread all around Reddit, and multiple images can be found about Riley, or at the time Anthony, planning to dox certain servers. Eventually, when Tamago2474 made a video about Club Penguin, Tamago, in a very minor segment of the video, talked about Anthony and his antics. Riley did not take this too well and ended up breaching Tamago's Snapchat with a hacker. They supposedly sent explicit images of the male genitalia and said explicit words like the N-word under Tamago's name and confirmed it in Tamago's Discord server. And Tamago ended up making a video about being hacked, and these two videos were the result on how I found out about this whole thing, but I didn't think much of it. And as the years went on, Anthony became Riley, and Virtual Penguin turned into Club Penguin Online. And Riley became more ruthless, using tactics like DDoSing people, swatting people, asking for nudes no matter the age in exchange for moderator or admin. These were much more extreme measures, and also that it was quarantine and many people were stuck inside, and people stuck in quarantine meant they got bored, so people try to look for other sorts of entertainment, and sometimes they run into CPPSs, and most run into Club Penguin Online. This, and not only many articles coming out about how Club Penguin was back, sparked more than over 6 million total users joining Club Penguin Online. And Riley just had achieved his one and only mission, being the biggest and greatest Club Penguin private server in the whole community. And he had just done it. But it wasn't all over for Riley. On April 4th, 2020, a user who went by Joey Hues uploaded his first video titled "The Sick Truth of Club Penguin Online" from a former staff member, Part 1, where he details his experience with Club Penguin Online and how he was a former moderator known as Twix, and no, not the bloody chocolate, but a moderator who went off and on in the moderator rank on CPO. Oh, and two things here. If you haven't seen any of Joey Hues' videos, I highly advise you check them out so you can get more context on the story. Beware that part 2 of his 3-part series was taken down by Riley, but part 1 and part 3 still remain. And second, from now on, Club Penguin Online will be called CPO, just to shorten the name. You got that? Now let's continue. Twix actually revealed many screenshots and very sufficient proof, and this did spark a whole thing, as a whole 3-part series did come out about CPO and their malicious acts. And on May 3rd, Tamago2474 posted another video talking about it, and this was when I discovered it and dedicated to look into it. I watched Joey's whole series, and I looked into it more and came across an article on the official CPO website, where it was a response to Twix's response, or as they called him in the article, Dom, or Dominic for short. It was an article on how none of it was real and he was just lying. At the very bottom, which takes a while, even I didn't read it, it was a link to a Discord server called Truth. The server had many responses to accusations, most notably the accusations made by Twix. The server made accusations that he harassed people of the community, he had child pornography and incest on his computer, and admitted to it, and also the apparent confession of Twix admitting it was fake. The server also had of other accusations, and they even talked about Tamago and how apparently he laughed and joked around, saying that he didn't care and found it funny when he was hacked, even though showing in the video that he was irritated and wasn't in a happy manner at all, not even showing any expression for apparent communication with the hacker. And unless Eggboy was lying, there was something fishy about it. Okay, and I don't mean to cut out the video here, but well, Tamago actually responded. I'm not gonna go through them because then it makes the video too long, but if you want, I'll leave a link in the description and images on the screen. Okay. This caused me to tweet out statements and tag Tamago, who has yet to respond as of this time, but it was like 3 PM in the UK, so no wonder. Right now, so no wonder, but actually, I was able to contact one of the admins on the server, only no, who was the main guy who made the Discord and stuff. Me and him talked, and here are some images. I'll blur out the name anyways, even though he's all over the Discord. I just don't want to, be able to get sued by him just in case. Anyways, but I did get some answers. For example, on the Discord, they mentioned that Dom pissed on someone's car and sent it to them. And I responded to that as seen here. And I responded to the accusation of the Tamago case, where even Peter didn't know some information about the images sent. At the end of it, I thanked him for his time, and personally, he was a nice guy to chat to, and he even friended me on Discord. Does this mean interview or possible conversation? Probably not. But anyways, at the end of this, what do I think? Well, I think right now we don't have a sufficient answer. Both sides have a good and sufficient proof, but no sufficient answer. And I can see both sides of the story here, but even that with that, I only have two things. Please, for whatever you do not harass anyone in this video. No matter what side you are on, it doesn't help anyone by harassing them. And second, if you have good, sufficient proof of something that could just end this whole thing, or help sufficiently, no matter what side you are on, share it around. And please don't be scared when sharing it. I am Dr. Dark, and this is the end.